and welcome to our class. This is a prenatal yoga class specifically made for the second trimester, but it can be used for any time you feel pelvic pain, round ligament pain. It's essentially when your body is expanding and making space for your baby. And these can be fairly regular, or they might come in waves. I'm currently 27 weeks pregnant, and for me it's been coming like every week or so. I get a day of tightness and discomfort. So that's what I've made this class for, is those days where you feel like you can't really move around too much because everything's tight, is just to ease the tension out of your body, help your body to stretch, to make space for your growing baby. So it's going to be a fairly short class and you don't need much equipment. If you have a mat, grab a mat. You could also just use a carpet if you were going outside. And if you have blocks, then grab some blocks, grab a cushion, just make a little nest for yourself. But if all you have is a carpet, then that's also totally fine. So we're going to get started. I just want you to bear in mind, especially in pregnancy, it's very easy to overstretch. So I don't want you to go deep into these stretches. I just want you to feel the stretch and enjoy that stretch, and you shouldn't feel any pain. If you're feeling pain, ease out of the pose. Okay? So we're going to start. If you want to sit on a block here, go ahead, or if you want to sit on a cushion, just to give yourself a little more space. Good, and I want you to settle into a seated position. Find a straight spine. Allow your hands to rest gently on your legs, roll your shoulders back and down, close the eyes. And just taking a few deep breaths here, in through the nose and out through the mouth. Breathing in fully, engaging your diaphragm, which might be a bit trickier now that you've got a bigger belly and bigger baby. And really sighing out on that exhale. And bringing your breathing back to normal, in and out through the nose. We're going to place one hand on the belly, one hand on the chest. And we're going to set an affirmation for the class today. I'm making space for my baby. And we remind ourselves of the baby inside here, just taking a moment to connect. You might feel little kicks or movements. And bringing both hands now to heart center, palm to palm. And we're going to rub the hands together, making them nice and warm. Place the hands over your eyes. Open the eyes to look at the hands and slowly bring the hands down by your sides. Brilliant. You can remove your block or pillow if you're on one. And we're going to bring the soles of our feet together. And they can be as far away as you need from your body. The most important thing is having a straight spine. So it's much better to have your feet far out with a straight spine than to be rounding your back and having them close to your body. Okay? Good. Find your straight spine, roll your shoulders down. And we're going to make some little circles here. Just starting small, feeling your body today. Any aches, pains, tightness. Just moving with intention, being gentle. And we want to start moving with our breath. So we're going to exhale as we come back and inhale as we come forwards. You might gradually make those circles slightly bigger if your body's feeling good. And we're going to come to center and slowly change direction. Still exhaling as we come back, inhaling as we come forwards, leading with the chin. And as you'll see with the class today, if in doubt, just make hip circles in pretty much any position, and that's a great way just to warm up all of those muscles. Gently and slowly come back to center again. Fantastic. Good, and from here we're going to inhale, open the hands out wide, looking up. Exhale, interlink the fingers, pushing them forward. Exhale, looking towards your belly. Inhale, wide, looking up. Exhale to round. One more of those. Enjoy, take a little smile. Good, and relax with a straight spine again. And from here we're going to come onto our knees into a kneeling position. Good. Inhale to reach up. Exhale, holding on to your right wrist. Exhale, lean to your other side. Nice deep stretch along the side of the body. Inhaling up. Exhale, round. Inhale up. Exhale down. And straightening up, bring the arms down by your sides. And then we're going to transition onto all fours. So coming onto the hands and knees, wrists underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. We're going to widen the knees slightly because we need to make a bit more space for our belly. And here we're going to come down and around in some big circles. Exhaling as we come back. Inhaling as we come forwards. Remembering our intention, I'm making space for my baby. Breathing space into your body, nice deep breaths. And remember, move with intention. This shouldn't be painful. If it is, make your circles a little smaller or just skip this part of the video. We're going to slowly change direction. And slowly coming back to center again. Bring your knees back in under your hips for a moment. And we're going to spread the fingers nice and wide, and we're going to just do a gentle cat-cow. So your arch is going to be minimal. We inhale, arching slightly. Exhale to round the back, looking at your belly. Inhale to arch. Exhale to round. Moving with the breath. And coming back to a straight spine. We're going to bring our right foot slowly forwards, all the way to the edge of the mat. And have a guess what we're going to do next. We're going to make small circles again. So just waking up the hip here, making a little circular motion. Sorry, dogs want to play. Go Beatley, we're in your bed. In your bed. Okay. Little circles. And we're going to do little circles here. And we're going to slowly bring that foot all the way back again. And other side, left foot forwards. And little circles. Focusing on your breath, relaxing your body, relaxing your mind. And remember that your baby is sharing all of your hormones, so your emotions are filtering down to your baby as well. And we're going to come then back to center. Bring that knee back in. And we're going to sit back onto our heels in a kneeling position. And I want you to place both hands on your belly. Close your eyes. And we're going to inhale, try and really engage the diaphragm, feel that stomach expand. And taking one more deep breath. Opening up your eyes again. And I'm going to keep the class short there, so it's something you can do whenever you feel this pelvic girdle pain. If you want to take a shavasana here, take a rest, then I encourage you to do so. Just get comfortable with some pillows lying on your side and take a few minutes to chill and relax. So I hope you enjoyed the class today. I've got plenty more prenatal classes published on the channel and more on the way. And I've also got a bunch of videos just generally about pregnancy, so do check those out. Wishing you a healthy pregnancy and a healthy baby, and looking forward to seeing you again soon. Bye!